It is January 20th, big week. Welcome back to Correct Opinions. Wow, big week. Big news. It's been crazy, man. But I hope you guys are having a good day. Luckily, I think there was a peaceful transfer of power and it still worked out fine. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes, he went down and the backup came in and anything is possible, baby. The Chiefs still won, so I'm all good. Whew, that was nerve. It's always nerve wracking when you trade in one leader for another, but it seemed to work out okay. Episode 71, January 20th. What's going on today? I don't know, but I hope everyone's good out there listening, watching on Facebook or the Trey Studios YouTube channel. Let's have a great week, y'all. Almost a month, kind of, into this year, and it still kind of sucks, but I'm just used to it now. You know, it's kind of like if you've been in jail for a while, you probably start getting in a groove a little bit. I think that's where we're all at. So if we ever get out, man, it's gonna be fire. We have another good episode in store today, folks. Roll music. Correct opinions. Correct opinions. We are back, y'all. We are back. I think I might. I'm a big every 3 weeks haircut type of guy. I might shave my beard off. I'm kind of getting old, tired of it. Derek comes in here with a fresh cut. You're not proud of it though?
No.
Didn't go well. You said you went to sports clips? Great. All those clips. If you're going to a chain barber, you either don't care or you're trying to save a penny, man. That's a risk I've only taken once. I actually did a sponsorship with one of those years ago, so I think I can roast it now. Years ago, to be fair, I was a little, I cared less. I was like, yeah, I'll just get my haircut there. Now I'm a little more particular, but back then I popped in. Granted, this woman was very fun to talk to, a lot of personality, but she jacked me up, fam. You know what I mean? My hair's already very thin. Okay, I don't want to hear it. And she did the thinning shears on my whole head. I looked like a chia pet. It was just a hair every square inch. I was like, what is she doing to me? Whoo! I remember when I went to get a buzz cut at a Sports Clips in high school, and somehow they messed that up. They just missed hairs every now and then. What you said? What was wrong with your experience, Derek?
Kept going back and forth on the same spot. I was like, okay, what's going on here? And then all of a sudden, this other, do you call them barbers at a Sports Clip?
Sports Clips, they're not barbers. No, I think you call them. They probably have a fancy name, something like a scissor analyst or something, but it's just a girl who passed a drug test.
Then this other girl comes up, tries to fix it.
She called in backup?
Yeah. Well, no, this girl came over on her own, so that's how bad it was.
Okay, but so she stepped in,
yeah.
Substituted in. That's never. That's a transfer of power we don't want.
My head shape's not that funny, so I don't.
Yeah, your head shape's not that funny. You guys, you could tell his head. Look, his head's not that. There. Yep, you saw. Okay. Dude, if you talking about a number of things where you don't want someone to be like, hey, I need some help here. It would be getting a haircut. It would be, I don't know, someone's cleaning your toilet or something, or if I got a physical a week ago. Cholesterol's down, people. Marriage, it has its pros. I ate a few more fruits. I had an apple the other day for the first time in 4 years. See, you guys really get the load on here. I just now I'm regretting saying that, but I gotta tell the truth. I was out on apples for a while. I feel like too many times I'd buy an apple, bite into it, mushy, and there's nothing worse. It's got to be crisp. I don't know how. Somehow Katie only buys really good stuff, which is something I need to learn because I guess I used to just buy eggs I didn't check. I'd come home with a cracked egg. I used to not look at the berries. I just buy the berries. We're learning. We're growing up in front of your eyes, people. But it still looks. Are you upset with your haircut right now?
Yeah, very much so.
Okay, why? It's just not what you wanted?
It looks like a military haircut now.
Yeah, kind of.
Support our troops, but I don't want a haircut.
Right. It's kind of President Day's coming up, so you just went with the troops vibe. Nice. Yeah, you look like a private or maybe a Christian camp counselor type of vibe. Just the high end real type. You look fine. Wow. Yeah, haircuts are. I'll never forget when I came home once. I lost my mind over a haircut in high school. I looked like a mushroom. But it's all good. Bad haircuts. Chiefs won, baby. Woo! I love the NFL playoffs. One of my favorite reasons I love it is how frustrated it makes my wife. Man, oh man, just get a sick joy out of that. I'm like, you know what we're doing next Sunday? The Chiefs. What? She almost like hates the Chiefs. I'm like, well, they're winning so much, they play more games than all the other teams. She's like, how many games do they play? I'm like, the most, because they win the most. Oh, it's fun. It's great. We did a little house tour. It's up on the premium website. Do less guests. Do less guests. TreyKennedy.com/DLG. Derek hooked me up, helped me shoot an awesome house tour. People are digging it. Some of the comments, most of the comments on the house tour video on the Do Less Guests site are just like, we didn't care about the house. We're just trying to see in the window what Derek looks like. It doesn't show it. We might never show it. No, we will. You saw a little bit of him today, little by little.
Google Maps or something like that.
Yeah, Google Maps. They start tracking us down. Yeah, it's good. We had a good weekend. Had some friends over, watched the game, and it was good, man. It was a good time. We got a nice week ahead. Jake's gonna be back. Jake's negative COVID. I don't know if we didn't have a Do Less Guest podcast last week. He had 2 roommates who had it, and he got tested yesterday. No symptoms ever, negative. So I think he's immune. I think he might get carted off to be studied by science or something. But I don't know. We had a good show today. I want to start off strong with this. This is the best video I've ever seen. Someone sent me this. It's a gender reveal, and I feel like we beat a dead horse with a gender reveal. I feel like we beat a dead white couple with, well, that's okay. Maybe I won't use that saying again with the gender reveals, but this one was so. I mean, I'm just gonna play it, okay? And you've got to see it. Again, it's on YouTube, Trey Kennedy Studios, or Facebook. This is an Instagram reel. Let me start this from the top. Here we go. It's a couple.
Right.
I can't tell.
They have chili dogs.
Oh my god, hurry up.
I know what it is.
1, 2, 3. Oh my god.
I know you. I honestly felt like it was a boy.
Can you believe it?
No wiener.
God.
Little you.
Right.
I can't tell.
Oh, they're eating chili dogs to determine the gender? I love it. Some of the comments are like, congrats. And then all the top comments, cringe. Oh, Derek holds in the sneeze. Nice. I can't believe that one, dude. It's so gross. I guess they're from Cincinnati. Cincinnati, you love. I got any Cincy folks listen here? What's up with this chili? You're obsessed with this chili? It's just chili, right? What's special about it? Does it have something special about it, Derek? It's just chili, right?
Don't they put it on spaghetti?
They put it on spaghetti or something. I don't know what you guys are doing up there. Cincinnati, they probably have all-time low COVID cases because they're like, we just drink chili here and it just clogs up. We can't get anything like that. But this couple is a Cincinnati couple, so we're going to do the Cincinnati way. They eat a chili dog, but if it has a hot dog on it, it's a boy, and if it doesn't, it's a girl. So they just take a huge bite, and she's like, oh my gosh, like chewing the chili, and she's like getting emotional. Like I've never seen a woman cry while she eats a chili dog. Well, I take that back. 3 a.m. in college, almost every weekend, so I take that back big time. But I just, oh my God. And he goes, no wiener. So, number one, why are you doing this? Number two, we got to face the facts that you just ate a hot dog bun with chili on it and no wiener. Ew. My automatic response would be like, hey, it's a girl. We confirmed it. Get that out of my mouth. I also love Gender Reels. He's like, dude, I was sure it was a boy. Okay, there's no way to know that. No, the way I did it could. All right. So thank you to whoever sent that in. Cincinnati chili, gender reveal. I guess, they couldn't hire the production crews. Got to do it different in COVID. You just set up a selfie video and eat away. Who compiled that for them? Did they go to like this like hole in the wall spot and be like, hey, we can't see this, but here's the results to our mammogram. That's not right. Horoscope. Ultrasound. Hey. If it's a boy, give us the usual. If it's a girl, just take out the hot dog. People are like, all right, you know what? Restaurants are tough right now. We're gonna take your business. We don't want to. And they went home and got it done. I said horoscopes. Who really believes in that? Horoscopes. I can't believe. It's up there. It's ahead of like how people are obsessed with Marvel movies for me. I saw Justice League is dropping like a 4-hour movie this year. Who wants to 4 hours of that? Who buys into horoscopes? I'm shocked by how much I see of it on like TikTok and online when people are like, this is my sign. I'm a Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio. I don't know what that means. I'm sure we can find something ridiculous. Like BuzzFeed probably did it. Look, we'll read I guarantee you, BuzzFeed horoscope. Let's see what it gives us. Tell us about yourself and we'll reveal if you've survived Sagittarius season. Are you a horoscope expert? Let's see what this is. It's a quiz. What's your sign? Match the horoscope to its corresponding dates. Oh, who cares? Leo, Taurus. This all it is? People do this full time. Put this together. This is like BuzzFeed is like kids' book for adults. They just copy and paste their articles basically. Are you a stereotypical Scorpio? That's me. Let's see. Check all that I apply. I'm a sensitive. I'm emotional. I get jealous easily. I will take your secrets to the grave. I am passionate. This is all people. I can be passive aggressive at times. I have strong intuition. I am stubborn. You don't want to get on my bad side. I am very independent. I am my own person. This is every person. Oh my gosh, who wants to? There's 40 of them. I can't stand superficial people. Who wouldn't check that? Be like, you know what? I don't mind those people. People who are totally fake and liars. I don't mind them. Yeah, I really don't. I'd like them. I'm self-aware. Anyone on BuzzFeed is not self-aware, but they would click that they are. I hate being controlled. No, I'm not going to check that one. So I got to do this for real because I can be sensitive. I can be emotional. I can get jealous. I'll keep your secrets. I can be passive aggressive sometimes. I don't like fake people. I enjoy getting revenge. Okay, I'm going to click a few of these. What's it going to tell me? I don't care at all. It says, show me my results. You have a fair amount of Scorpio traits. All right, that just upset me so much. I just can't believe people base their life on horoscopes. Woo! Where are my PCs? Where are my correct opinion? Where are my recties? A lot of you saw my Phases of Masks videos. People loved it. I mean, I was kind of surprised. I was like, I think people like this video, but I think it resonated. Obviously, we're all wearing masks, and it's just like been confusing. I get a kick out of these articles, right? Because they're trying to help, but is this helpful at all? Here's CDC warns against these 6 face masks. I'm like, okay, well, I need to make sure I'm wearing the proper mask. So there's 1, masks that don't fit properly. Oh, it says masks need to fit properly, which it should be snugly around the nose and chin with no large gaps. Okay, I guess that makes sense. I'm not really this whole mask thing is new to me. I'm not sure the proper fit, but I'll work on it. Number 2, masks made from materials that are hard to breathe through. Got it. It shows a guy. I mean, that is made out of leather. That is taken from like a stock photo of like a Christie's toy box or something. You ever heard of that story? I think it's regional. Where are my people who've heard of that, dude? If you know, you know. If your mask is hard to breathe through, you will breathe around it, which defeats the purpose. When you cough or sneeze, the droplets will travel around the mask or drip down from the bottom. If your mask is made of leather and you sneeze on it, it's too thick and the mucus will drip down on to the diner table. I was at the gym this morning. I had to sneeze twice, man. And I've sneezed in my mask once. I'll never do that again because that is just, that's a day ruiner. So I go mask off into the shirt, sneeze just on my chest. It's disgusting. I don't know what to do. And I read a story once of a guy held in a sneeze and he died. So Derek just survived his, but I am nervous. 3, don't wear masks that are made from loosely woven fabric or that are knit. Here's a girl wearing one that made out of yarn. If the mask lets, if it gets through it too easily, then it doesn't work. So, okay, it can't be too hard to breathe through, but it can't be too easy to breathe through. Okay, this masked with 1 layer. Don't do that. They need multiple layers. So you have 3 layers. Innermost, a middle, and an outer. Okay. 5, don't wear masks with valves or vents. Okay. And then don't wear masks if a ski mask or a scarf doesn't work either. At this point, I don't know. Is the 5-cent thing at CVS working? Is that okay? That seems hard to believe because that is made out of recycled trash bags or something. No leather, no yarn for those of you who are doing that. And just don't. This guy shouldn't be allowed out of the house for a lot of other reasons. Look at that guy. Oh, man. So I don't know. If you always have any, I think the Do Less, God Bless masks work great for those who got those. So you're welcome. Okay. There's your mask knowledge for the day, people. You like that? Okay, we haven't done this segment in a while. It feels like dramatic reading. My favorite segment. I don't want to, I do it every week, but we got to change it up a little bit. Dramatic reading. We got a good new one here. Someone DM'd us. Guys, where can we send stuff to talk about? Correct. I'm talking about this. If you've been a correct oneer, correct opinionser, erecty for a while, back, I don't know, maybe a year ago or something. I don't know how long it's been. We did some matchmaking on the pod. If you recall, we paired up some couples, had them talk live on the pod. One of the couples almost found true love, but a girl just got on Tinder instead and ruined it. But it was a lot of fun, and we're doing it again. How it works, let me tell you. I need all my single people out there. I know it's tough right now. It's tough to find love. So we're here to help on the pod. I'm going to pair you up on the podcast live, match you guys up, help you out. So I just need your dating profiles, people. And we're going to get this thing done. Email us, correctopinions@treykennedy.com with your name, your age, what do you do, where do you live, and a photo. Thank you so much. Again, we're doing it. Email us. We're going to match you up. And that email is great to submit anything you want us to talk about. And the Instagram at correct.opinions. Someone DM'd that and sent this great dramatic reading that I am thrilled. No, actually, this was an email. Oops. That I am thrilled to read to you today because, man, it seems like a good one. A dramatic reading. Important. For the first time in my life. This is a Facebook post. You already get that, right? You get that vibe. For the first time in my life, I feel free. Like I can finally be the person I've wanted to be for years and years. And like I don't have to meet some societal standard of who I should and shouldn't be. I like how she's typing as exactly like she talks. And like I feel amazing and the result of finally being the person I'm meant to be has hundreds of people questioning who I am. Harassing me, judging me, being aggressive towards me, unfriending me, and also actually worried many people. With that being said, I want you to know that for the first time in my life, I'm not letting the opinions, accusations, and criticism of other people control my life, decisions, or happiness. You can express your opinion to me if you feel the need to, but I believe that we can agree to disagree, especially if it comes to my health, my mental, emotional, and physical health. I would also like to add that we need to love each other and accept each other's decisions, especially when intentions have always been pure, raw, loving, and truthful. I love making my decisions raw. Ugh. Some feel deeper and some love harder, but that just doesn't mean they can't be their authentic selves just because others cannot match that depth of love. Do not let anyone tell you how to love, who to love, or how to express your love if you have never been malicious or foul, and if you have had good intentions. Someone's idea of a healthy, organic love can be perceived differently in another's eyes, especially if there's been deceit and you know the real truth. Does this make sense to anyone? I would like to add that my posts have been an unraveling of what my journey has been and how it continues to unfold so perfectly. I accept my journey, and I'm listening to what my purpose and path is supposed to be. You can all choose to follow or choose not. The option is yours. If you do not want to be part of my life because I'm too much, that is perfectly fine. You can walk away and I'll love you from far away. I personally believe that the best way to live a happy, prosperous, fulfilled life is truly just do you. And if you don't, I'm going to do me. If you don't like it, leave. So I'm going to be happy doing me all by myself. Because I am basically telling you to not be friends with me. I hope and pray that those who encounter me can find the strength and courage to just be the person they are meant to be. We are all imperfectly perfect, and I, for one, am here to accept, love, and be a voice for those who are afraid to speak up. P.S. Don't forget to check out my Walk with Death. What? By the way, this is a spirit typing. Check out my Walk with Death. Okay, that's enough. What? That's what I love about these. That felt like when you got assigned a paper and it has to be like 1,800 words. You're like, oh man, I'm at 1,500. I finally found out who I am and generally who I am. If you don't like that, then leave. Because at the end of the day, I found out that just doing me is what's best. And you should like that. But if you don't, and especially if I've truly decided to be myself, and then that's fine. So just, yeah, if like I've just finally come into who I'm meant to be, and you should do the same. But if you don't, that's fine. But you shouldn't criticize me. But if you do, I love you from far away. But you shouldn't be doing that. But it's okay. But if you're meant to do that, then you can't. What? Girl, what is she saying? Oh. So I think people resonated. I posted recently, I think on my story, I loved how in America, a big push of like, hey, masks, if you wear them, they kind of help you, but the main reason you wear them is to help others. Is that supposed to make us want to wear them? Everything else everyone's ever told me is like, do you, and flip the bird. Anyone who doesn't like it, you are all alone, and that's who you're meant to be. Make sure you do whatever you want to do. But now, okay, there's a virus and we really need you to be a team player. It's like, okay, well, you've kind of told everyone not to be. So that's why we're screwed. It's all good. It's all good, though. Always right. I am always right. That was epic. Okay, I gotta turn this music off. Okay, we found a great, this was posted the other day, Vice, strange news, love it. This is a YouTube video, it's finding a dead body on Google Maps. Google Maps terrifies me. I've watched, I refuse to watch The Social Network, or The Social Dilemma. Social Network's a great movie, you should watch that. But Social Dilemma, they're basically like, hey, by the way, like, we made these phones like torture people basically, and you're like, well, I'm loving it and no one's putting it down, so I don't need to hear the bad parts. I don't listen to it. Like, oh yeah, our government is like listening to this right now. Well, if they're tuning the podcast, thank you. Hope everything's going well up at the Capitol, or it has been. But I guess they can tap into our phones and laptops whenever, and like whatever. it's weird, it's scary. So I guess this guy finds a dead body on Google Maps, but there's a little funny twist to it. We're gonna play the audio here and play this video. We'll see what it brings to us. This should be good.
Something on Google Maps. When I zoomed in, kind of looked a little bit like a car. I got the text message from Erica, and there was a skeletal remains of a person inside of the car.
Yes, it's gotta be. Tonight, a 22-year-old case of a missing man, one step closer now to being solved thanks to Google Maps.
22 years, the bones were still intact, still in the seatbelt. That's crazy.
Google are solving.
What? I feel like the car was just parked in a neighborhood. No one was on a jog and went by that car and saw, oh, Halloween. Just left it out.
22-year-old missing case.
The facts around this case are pretty bizarre.
My name is Jerry Nyman.
Is this the main guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I found a dead body.
Jerry
using
Nyman's the
Google
guy.
Maps.
He found it.
I work for the Palm Beach County School District in the Transportation Department, and our in-house developed routing system uses Google Maps as the layer where we can see where the bus stops are and where the buses are if we're tracking them with the GPS.
Okay, so this guy, he found a dead body on Google Maps. He claims, he's explaining why he's like, why are you snooping around on Google Maps? It's because he is a bus driver and he somehow uses Google Maps to like route stuff.
Yeah, often when I look at where school is and where students live, I usually go and see how would those students walk to school safely so that they don't have to walk next to a busy highway.
This is already weird. He claims what bus driver goes above, he's like, I use Google Maps, I just look at every exit point of the school to make sure they're safe. That's why I do it. I check out every school in the area. The ins and outs. I know all of this.
We pretty much use Google Maps on a daily basis. I got an email from the principal at Polo Park Middle. The school name Polo Park rang a bell. That was the school that my ex-girlfriend's two daughters used to attend.
We're in the
Ex-girlfriend? No!
relationship for a few years. I would say we keep in touch.
So when I looked on the Google Maps to see where Polo Park Middle was, I noticed that it was very, very close to where Erica's house was. When
Okay,
I was
what?
kind of pretending to walk from Polo Park Middle to Erica's house.
I was pretending. So I just use Google Maps for my job, okay? So I got an email from the school, and it's like, my ex went there, and I know where she lives, too. So I started seeing what was the quickest route and all the exit strategies, and maybe how I could corner her there. Okay.
I noticed something on Google Maps in the man-made lake. Kind of looked a little bit like a car, and I tried
it's
to
in the
compare
lake,
it
okay.
to cars that were parked nearby. I thought, let me see if I can text Erica and see if she can walk out in her backyard.
That's all time, dude. That's all time. Could you, Matt? Ladies, I know you've dealt with it. This guy won't leave you alone. You're trying to make it. You're too nice. You can't. You want to let him down easy. This guy's probably texting her all the time, like, "Hey, there's a new restaurant in town. I Google Maps it. It's 180 steps from your place." So she's like, "Oh, please, Jeremy, stop. You're a great guy. We're still friends. It's fine. Hey, so this is crazy, but I found a car in the lake by your house. Do you want to maybe check it out?" It's like, okay, Jeremy, stop making stuff up. This is crazy.
To see if she could see the car, and I texted her.
He texted her, "Is there a car in your backyard?" This is your ex-boyfriend. She's like, "Oh, what does he want now? Is there a car in your backyard?" LOL, I don't see any cars. The pool looks nice.
Screenshot.
And he just says something funny, like, are you hiding cars in your backyard?
The water was kind of green and brown, so she couldn't see the car.
So I'm trying to jump in my...
Okay, and then it goes on, and they solve some case. That's great. So I don't know. Maybe in 2021, is there now? Could this change things for exes everywhere? Is there now a good reason to maybe be stalking your ex? You might solve a crime on accident. Let me just check out on Google Maps. Maybe the square mile around the house. Oh, solved a crime. It still said X, so I don't think they got back together. That as romantic as it sounds. But shout out to Jeremy. That's so good, man. There's no way a bus driver uses Google Maps for his job. That is above and beyond, man. So maybe the homegirl at Sports Clips needs to use Google Maps. Figure out, zoom in on somebody's with a good haircut and figure it out. I don't know. Solve a crime. It's a new year, people. A lot of people like to get some maybe new hobbies under the belt, some new skills. Skillshare can help. They have this class called Up Your Plants. Learn to take care of your plants, vibe up your place with plants. I'm a plant dad. Okay, I hate I said that, but that among other things is a way you can build out some skills via Skillshare. They have so many classes, so many topics. I mean, just about everything. They have photography, editing, filmmaking, like all sorts of stuff. It's an online learning community that offers membership with meaning. With so much to explore, real projects to create, and the support of fellow creatives, Skillshare empowers you to accomplish real growth. Bring color and beauty and fun to your year. Add vivid details and craft complex wonders. Like I said, I took the Plants at Home class. Uplift your spirit and your space. It's taught by Christopher Griffin, and I'm an adult dude. I'm a plant dad. Okay, I love how many different subjects there are on Skillshare, like editing, photography, the list goes on. I can't wait to check out more. Skillshare is also incredibly affordable. Annual subscription is less than $10 a month. So explore your creativity at Skillshare.com/Trey. Support the show and go to Skillshare.com/Trey and get a free trial of premium membership. Hey, you ever go to like a public bathroom and someone knocks on the door and you're like, I'm in here, and it's the like push button lock so you can't test it and your life depends on it. You want the door locked and secured, right? You don't want some rando walking in. So why would you let people looking on you when you go online? Using the internet without ExpressVPN is like going to the bathroom and not closing the door, you freak. ExpressVPN is a proud sponsor of Correct Opinions, and they put a stop to this. It creates a secure, encrypted tunnel between your device and the internet so that your online activity can't be seen by anyone. I have an ExpressVPN account. I use it. It works on everything, phones, laptops, even routers, fancy. So everyone who shares your Wi-Fi can still be protected even if they don't have ExpressVPN. It's the world's number one rated VPN by CNET, Wired, The Verge, and countless others. So if you're like me and believe your online activity is your business, secure yourself by visiting expressvpn.com/Trey today. Use my exclusive link, expressvpn.com/Trey, and you can get an extra 3 months free. That's expressvpn.com/Trey. Hey, remember that peaceful transfer of power from Mahomes to maybe do a little transfer of your cellular provider? Dude, Mint Mobile is a proud sponsor. Don't you want to save money this year? Come on, check your bills. Cut back. Mint Mobile is basically the same thing as whatever your big wireless providers you have, and it's just $15 a month. That's right. For people looking for extra savings this year, Mint Mobile offers premium wireless for $15 a month. Use your own phone with any Mint Mobile plan. Keep your same phone number along with your contacts. If you're not 100% satisfied, Mint Mobile has you covered with their 7-day money-back guarantee. By going online only and eliminating the traditional cost of retail, Mint Mobile passes savings on to you. They don't have any actual retail. It's just online. It's easy peasy, delivers to your door. Check it out. Mint Mobile sent me a whole setup, a whole cellular plan. I set it up on a phone, and I call, I text, I start the internet. It's the same thing. It works. $50 a month. Why would I have a big wireless provider? Get it now. Support the show. Get your new wireless plan for just $15 a month. And get the plan shipped to your door for free. Go to mintmobile.com/Trey. That's mintmobile.com/Trey. Cut your wireless bill to $15 a month. Mintmobile.com/Trey. We do have to give a shout out to my girl. Happy birthday, Betty White. She's 99. I think if she hits 100, like we unlock something and just everything gets better. But if if the day she dies, like, I think that's when the world ends. So, God forbid, maybe these are signs of getting close. I don't know, 99, man. So, can you imagine? I'm going to throw a party for her 100th. What a time. But let me tell you, am I proud of her? Yes. Am I jealous of her? Not at all. 72, I'm going home. You know what I mean? I mean, especially, am I dying to be here another 80 years? I don't know. 70 years? I don't know. Whenever I see, I'm reminded of that episode of SpongeBob. Shout out SpongeBob. When he's like, chocolate, they're selling chocolate, and it's like a French fry in a wheelchair. I don't want to be that. That's what I would be. I'd be blind, deaf, just laying there. He's doing what? Our grandson's what? He's an influencer. Get a real job. That's what it'd be like. I've noticed a lot of people too. It's been fun, getting out about a little bit more, hitting restaurants, and people feel a little more comfortable to be friendly and stuff. So people recognize me, and I know a lot of people call me comedian. Let me just put something straight. I am an influencer extraordinaire. You got it? Comedian. Da da da. I am a through and through influencer, and I'm proud of that. Influencer extraordinaire. We've talked about this. That's just what it is. Okay, and I'm proud. I don't want to be labeled as someone who sounds like they could potentially have like a real job. Okay, I need to avoid that. So I'm an influencer extraordinaire. Shout out, happy birthday, Betty White. It's a great week, and appreciate y'all listening as always. Again, hit me up with those dating resumes. Okay, tell your friends about it. Get them in here. We're gonna find some love. We were close last time. If you're listening, we're gonna do it this time, and I appreciate y'all's support. We have a lot of fun things planned. We're gonna have some. Going to start having some guests on the podcast, so hit us up who you think should be guests on Correct Opinions, and we're going to keep building this up. Subscribe to Trey New Studios, all that good stuff, and I appreciate the love. Y'all give us good reviews, yada yada. Happy birthday, Betty White. Happy birthday to anyone else listening. It's almost I have like 3 birthdays in my family in February, so I gotta get all these gifts. So my life's hard, and I love it. My sister and my wife's birthday are like Super Bowl weekend every year, so it's just hilarious to be like, yeah, I mean, I think I said this already. It's like no one really cares about Super Bowl Sunday. Have a great week, y'all. See you next Wednesday as always. Be a Do Less guest. We'll hear from you every Thursday.